Reptile lover. Oh my gosh, finally. Listen, if you watch my live back, my lives, I don't know how many I done that you weren't able to attend. But bro, let me tell you, I was like, oh yeah, Emma this. Oh yeah, Emma this. Like I was talking about you and I'm like, I don't know where Emma's at. Hopefully Emma comes. Emma's not here. Like on all the lives. So I'm so glad that we were able to get you in here. I appreciate it. What happened? Were you just like not getting the notifications or what happened? And I want to connect with you because when I was on earlier, one of the subscribers was talking about Bible study. But I told her that you and I are supposed to be doing Bible study together, and it was your idea. So I want to connect with you after the live so that way we can plan to do Bible study. And I know you work and stuff, but we want to make it work because I told her we could do Bible study, but I was like, yeah, Emma wanted to do Bible study together, so I don't feel right like not doing it with her. So let me connect to her and we can like get something together. So let me know, man. Reptile Lover said, do you want me to say Reptile Lover or your actual name? But because the last time I said Reptile Lover, everybody was like, "Where's Emma?" I'm like, she's in here. Anyway, Reptile Lover said, I've been working nonstop, man. I know. But that's what's up though. Like you're staying productive and everything and working hard. I'm looking for a second job right now. So I've been applying for jobs that I won't mind working. So Reptile Lover said, you can say both names. I don't care. Okay. So those of you that want to know who Reptile Lover is, it's Emma. The reason why I'm saying this is because a lot of the subscribers, y'all be looking for her. So if y'all see Reptile Lover, that's her. Okay. She be doing her thing. So if you guys want to know where she's at, she's in here. Incognito. Y'all should know because once y'all start talking trash, all y'all mother effing comments be disappearing, okay? Because Reptile Lover's in the building. Emma's in the building. Regulating. And the comments in the building. Okay? So y'all be ready. Okay? She's in here. Yeah, so I was saying Dortarin. Probably not saying that right, but what's up? How you doing? You guys, so I want to talk to you guys about like negative energy. So people always ask me all the time, they're like, how do you keep your energy so positive around bad vibes and bad energy? Okay, so everybody always put me on the mod for this channel. You are. Oh crap. What? Why you didn't tell me you're not the mod on this channel? I thought you were. Oh my god. What the heck? Hold on, guys. I gotta set something up here. I'm slacking right now. Before we get started, Emma just like, oh my god, how do I even freaking do it, bro? Let me see. Oh, here we go. Okay, let me see. Okay, there we go. Let me know. I changed it right now. D Torin, what's up? Y'all be in the comments. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead and remove that because you guys, we talking about positivity. I want to be honest with you guys. I don't want to hear none of y'all nasty comments. Y'all say I got this masculine energy and all this stuff, but y'all be like low key coming at me and like saying that I'm sexy and y'all like the masculine energy and also that's cool, but make up y'all mind. Y'all gonna talk about I'm a trans and all this crazy stuff. I'm a man. Are y'all gonna talk about are y'all gonna love me? Like which one? Because y'all saying I'm a trans and then y'all saying that y'all love me still. Oh, what the heck? And I'm not. But like I said, in 2025, y'all be putting labels on me that I don't understand. So y'all be in the comments saying some weird stuff, but is it a compliment? I don't know. Okay, obviously it's a compliment, but like when y'all be signing me up for these, like I told y'all, I was in a CPR class and the guy was like, hey, hand him. What? I said, Playboy, I was about to lose. I was like, what you talking about at him? I'm a her. What are you talking about? And he said the wrong pronouns like 3 or 4 times, bro. I swear to God, I was about to lose it. Anyway, let's okay. Reptile, you see that? You see that you're mod? Do you see that? Okay, everywhere blessed. John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Amen. Hallelujah. HYD Red, what's up? Let's see here. HYD Red, what are you doing? I am about to talk right now about having a positive energy having positive energy when dealing with bad energy. I don't know if you guys can relate to this or what. But like today, right? I went to the doctor. And it was this girl. The last time I seen her at the doctor a week ago, she was like, I don't know, kind of iffy, right? So when she was kind of iffy, I was like, hold on, guys. I'm on here. I didn't know because every time I'm on here, you be. But listen, okay. So like she was kind of iffy, right? But I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. So she was having a conversation. Hold on, my daughter was 20 minutes or none. Which one? What'd you say? Ah! Hey, come here. Hold on. We're negotiating. You guys would have been laughing. We're negotiating phone time because when she on that phone, that's all she wants to do. Red Tyler always had the scream. I was trying to mess with her, but so she had like a bad energy on her, right? So I was like, okay, like I really don't want to talk to her, but she's trying to engage, so I'm engaged with her. And then like a week later, bro, she acted like she didn't even know me. She was very, very rude, right? Like I mean, like bad energy, miserable, like HYD. You just got here. You going to bed? God bless you. I'm about to go to sleep. Why? Okay. Well, love you. Thank you so much for coming. Like and subscribe if you like so far what you saw. You didn't really get to see anything, but I appreciate you for being on here. Uh, so like, um, today her vibe was off. Like, oh my gosh, she had like a strong demonic vibe to her, and I felt it. That's the thing. When you pray, JB, what's up? When you pray and like you get connected to God, I told you guys, I like I have like the what is it? The gift of discernment. So I can pick up on people's spirit and what's going on with people. Like I just always had that gift, right? Like it's so strange. I always had a gift. So it's a curse and a blessing at the same time. But I thank God for it. So like I picked up like today, I was like, bro, she got like a demon like kind of like attached to her, bro. And like it was irritating my spirit. So if you're dealing with somebody and their spirit and their tone and everything is like irritating your spirit, then it's probably most likely they a demon. I'm not trying to get all spiritual, crazy, witchcraft, whatever y'all probably think it is, but they got something attached to them that's not of God. Okay, and you can feel it. You can feel it, right? So like she's talking to me, and I was like, bro, like this bitch, this person, like I'm really about to like go off on her because it's like the spirit that's on her is really irritating my soul really bad that it's making me want to get out of character. And so that's when you know that it's not of God, right? So like she's looking at me, but when she's looking at me, she's like Blake stare. Like it's like she's not even there. Like it's like an entity or something is like over her, right? And it's like it was so bad, bro. I just wanted to go get some blessed oil and just shut up and make her fall because I wanted to get the spirit off of her. That's how bad it was, right? And I was like, oh my God, like, bro, like my spirit can't stand her spirit because it's not of God. So that was today. And so like I was talking to her and I was like, I noticed that I was getting a little bit snappy, right? So I was like, hey, like, do you know when they're gonna call me back? And I was like, no, Mai, don't do that. Don't do that because she has a bad spirit on her and you know it. But it's like, it's not on you. It's something that she has to get off of her. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Like, whatever is going on in her life, that got nothing to do with you, right? So I was like, I was continuing to like force myself to still treat her with kindness, but it was very, very hard. Okay. Before I continue, let's see what Red Side Lover said. I saw a person carrying a gun this morning. This morning going to work and pointing it everywhere, and I had to pass him, but I was scared. But I didn't want to get shot or anything. Did he have like mental illness? Next time you need to call the police. I know some people be scared to call the police. You gotta call the police. You have to call the police. And he probably like, was he like on something or something like that? And you know what? People be having meltdowns. Like y'all see what happened to Lil Nas X. People were talking about Lil Nas X and people were making fun of him and stuff. But he was high, roaming the streets in his underwear and then got naked and then attacked the police. Now, he did not look like he was drugged out. He looked like he had like a serious mental breakdown. So I'm like, people don't understand when you are going through a lot and you're suffering. and you're suffering, like that stuff can really mess you up to where you have like a mental breakdown to where it seems like you're high off drugs, but you're not, bro. You just the capacity of your mind and all the stress and everything you're going through, you can't you it's too much. So you like tap into like another state of delusion. You got what I'm saying? Where it make you think somebody's on drugs, but it's not. It's a mental breakdown. Reptile lover, it looked like he was demonic. He kept moving like something was in him. Oh my God, my skin is crawling. Listen, reptile lover, I love that you're mentioning that because people do not believe in demonic spirits. I'm telling you, people don't believe in it. And sometimes your friends or people that you think are your friends are really your enemies. They got demonic spirits on them, but people don't recognize that. So that dude probably have a demonic spirit on him. And I just want to let you guys know because this world is wicked. This world is wicked, and when you're a good person, you got to get hard. This world will suck you dry. I have a friend. Well, I had a friend. I cut her ass off. Excuse my language. I cut her off, bro. But she was like the sweetest, most loving friend ever. Always laying on me, buying me stuff all the time. Like she's like, "Hey, can you take me to work?" I'm like, "Sure." And then she's like, "All right, well, I'm gonna fill up your gas tank." I'm like, "You ain't gotta do that." Making me food like the sweetest person, man. She got into the wrong relationship and got around the wrong people that took advantage of her and started using her. She changed into a whole nother different person. I didn't know who she was. The purpose of this story to let you guys know that your will and your positive vibes and the positivity and the light that God has on you, on your life and inside of you, you have to shield it and you have to keep it because people that are of the wicked will steal that and make you lose that. My friend, I looked at her and I told her, look, I don't know who you are, man. The way people treated you, you became them. The person that you were in a relationship, that demonic spirit and all that stuff, all those problems that he had, you turned into those problems. I don't know who you are. And it was very sad. I was very sad to see her like that because I tried to tell her the word. I tried to, try to have her get counseling. I tried to talk to her about it, but she was in denial and it completely changed her as a person. So I told myself after seeing that happen to her, I seen it like firsthand. So I told myself, look, Maya, whatever you do, keep your light, keep your shine, keep your faith, keep your move. Before people used to act like crazy stuff, I used to match the energy. Okay, what's up? Like you cussing me out, let's cuss you out. Okay? But I got her, so we don't cuss people out. Yeah, it's hallelujah. Thank you. You be very pleasant to people. You don't hit people. You treat them. Shut that door. It was already shut. Shut it, please. Okay. You be pleasant to people. You don't cuss anybody out. You don't. Somebody say something to you, they hit you. Tell the teacher. Just all positive vibes. No. Yeah, they hit you. You tell a teacher. Nah, you can put on. You I know. I'm like you, dog. Somebody hit you. You hit them back. Reptile Lover said, yeah, I completely understand. Yes, man. So like I looked at her and her situation. I was like, God, please don't allow this world to take my life. Whatever you do, what I go through, please do not make me become that. Please do not make me make the situations that I go through and the negative and bad people I come across, please do not let that change me as a person. So I always pray and I protect my light. And even when I know that it's itching and I interact with people, it's very hard for me to interact with people. I'm telling you, it came a long way, but it used to give me very high anxiety to even go outside. And I used to like interact and like you couldn't tell, but I would be shaking like this. Because like anxiety and people was way too much. Most definitely difficult people. It was really hard for me to deal with difficult people because I didn't know. I just knew like slap the shit out of you. Like that's all I knew. But that's not right. That's not God. That's not godly. You got what I'm saying? That's not godly. But people used to like bully me and all types of stuff. So I had to defend myself. But just cussing people out and stuff like that. Like I was like, okay, God, like I need you to help me. But the reason why, because I got bullied. Because people were like antagonizing me. So I had to watch it because it was making me become very vicious. Because I'm like, look, like y'all not about to just like bully me like that. You know what I'm saying? Reptile Lover said, it's so true though. People follow whatever, whoever and whatever the world provides them. And then they follow them and turn into it. Yes, I seen it firsthand. And my friend, I told her, I said, look, I told her straight to her face. I said, look, the woman that you were when the girl that you were when we met sophomore year, the woman that you are now, like years later, I do not know who you are. I told her that, and I was like, I don't know who you are, man. You allowed this world to steal you, steal your joy, and like it's just devastating to see. She started lying, manipulating, turning people against each other. just doing really evil, hateful stuff where I was like, I cannot have you in my circle any longer. Like the person, I had to accept it. It took me a while to cut her off because I was like, nah, she's a good person. I kept giving her the benefit of the doubt. But like the more I held on to her, the more she kept revealing to me that like she was a snake. You know what I mean? I really thought she was my friend. And then she would go around here like telling my business to people and like just really grimy foul stuff. I missed it. I said a story about her a few days ago, but really foul stuff. But like, yeah, man, like I tell myself my energy. Protect my energy. And when people go low, don't go lower. Okay, you need to go higher, higher. When you're interacting with people and they're being snappy, like I always said, my biggest tactic that I do if I know somebody's being rude, the first thing I do, I say, "Are you having a good day? Are you okay? Are you okay? Is your morning going smooth?" And then usually people say, because they're not aware of their actions, so they say, "Yeah, my morning's going smooth. Why?" Oh yeah, yeah, baby. Let me tell you why, so you won't get cussed out. So nicely, I'm like, oh, because like you're being very rude and you're not having patience with me, and I'm trying to understand where you're coming from, but you're being very snappy. So maybe you just didn't have a good morning, you know? Usually when I say that, people are like, oh no, like I'm so sorry, like, or usually people tell me like, hey, like I'm so sorry, I just found out like something happened to my kid. Reptile lover said, ha ha ha. Something happened to my kid at school. My kid got into trouble. My kid's sick. I can't get to them right now. Like, so it's kind of like bleeding into my work. So I apologize. So usually when I frame it like that, people tell me something and I'm like, oh, okay, I understand it. Or if not, then I just keep going. Like there's this one woman, like, I don't know, you guys, like a lot of people, it sucks, but when it comes to dark skinned women, a lot of people think we're just overly aggressive and crazy and rude, right? Because there are some dark skinned women that be going too far, right? But I'm not one of them. So when I go into stores and stuff, women like this woman was like automatically just getting defensive. And I'm like, I was like, sweetheart, what, like, is my tone rubbing you the wrong way? Like, what's going on? Because I don't know, like, if you feel like I'm attacking you or you're just matching energies because you feel like you're going to have to match energies, but I don't know where you're getting that from because there's no reason to go in defense mode. I'm just trying to find out where my copay is because I never had a copay. And now you're saying I have a $75 copay. So I'm trying to figure out what's up. Where's this copay from? I'm just trying to get clarity. Like, I don't need the negativity. So after I said that, like she was in denial. She was like, no, I'm not being rude. I was like, yes, you are. No, I'm not being rude. Yes, you are. No, I'm not being rude. Yes, ma'am. Yes, you are. You are. You are being rude. And I'm trying to have patience because you're disrespecting me. And I do not want to return the favor. Because I told her, I was like, I've been having a great moment, a great morning so far. So I'm just telling you so you can check how you're communicating with me because it's disrespectful. So like after that, she chilled out. But sometimes you need to check people in a respectful way because majority of the time, people's lives are miserable. You don't know what somebody's going through behind closed doors, okay? You don't know what they're going through. That person can have an abusive husband. That person can have an abusive wife. That person can have a spouse or a spouse on drugs. That person can have a spouse that has a gambling problem. That person can have a child that's sick, that got cancer. You never know what's going on with people, right? But have understanding, but don't let them play with you. Okay, like I understand, like the reason why I hold people to a higher standard is because, like, I know when I go through things in my life, I don't take it out on people because I have the emotional intelligence to keep it under tap, and I know what I'm going through. Okay, it has nothing to do with you. Okay, if my dude cheated, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay, if my homegirl being two-faced and started a whole argument, a whole lie in a group chat, that ain't got nothing to do with you. Those are just random examples. That ain't got nothing to do with you. Okay. If I'm stressing out because I got a whole bunch of bills I gotta pay, that ain't got nothing to do with you. That's my problem. So I know how to keep my problems and things I'm going through intact and keep it separate from my interaction with other people. People do not know how to do that. Everything that they're going through, they bring it out on everybody else. I know it because I used to be that person. When I was going through stuff, people, my friends around me, I'd be snappy and like talking to them crazy and like just doing out of the normal stuff. But not because of them, because I was going through so much. You know what I'm saying? And I was so comfortable with them. And they understood what I went through and they understand what I was going through. So, but that still didn't make it okay for me to do that. You know what I mean? And then I had like some of my homeboys like, hey bro, like you ain't talking to me like that. Like, what's up with you? Like, you need to pray? Like, you need to go work out, bro? Like, what's up? Like, they would check me on it. So that's why I love my honest friends and my homeboys, because they hold me accountable for like things that I do and things that I say. They're not afraid to tell me like, bro, you spazzing. Like, What? Like, you need to get you some homeboys. My homeboys are so honest with me, and I can only respect it. Let me open the door because I'm sweating and it's really hot. It gets really hot in here. Um, yeah, so like my homeboys and stuff, they hold me accountable and stuff like that. So, but anyway, and so with people holding me accountable and calling me on things, I was able to work on myself and work on my communication with others. You know what I mean? And I know how to give other people grace. So yes, like always, and always like I don't know about you guys, but when I'm getting mad, I say, God, thank you. God, thank you. God, allow me to understand this person. This person's probably going through something. Allow me the words to say to this person without disrespecting them or cursing them out. Because, like I said, I'm really getting my relationship. I have a strong foundation of relationship with God, but I'm still working on being like God. Because I have a lot of ways to where I'm not like God. I'm not like God, you know, and I don't know if you guys are like me, but I have like Reptile Lover. Are you still here? I don't know if you guys are like me, but like I'm a no tolerance type of person. So usually like when people are snappy and stuff, I'm quick to like I don't bite my tongue. Like I let them know what they're doing. Or if like let's say if I have a friend that's being two-faced or she did something that I don't like, or he did something that I don't like, or they said something I don't like, or let's say if you're interacting with somebody that's hating on you and they make a comment to try to embarrass you in front of everybody, I'm the type to bring it up, right? But I'm the type to bring it up and then embarrass them all at the same time. You don't want to be like that. Okay? You don't want to be like that. Like I said, like I just have no nonsense. Like no nonsense, no tolerance, like nothing. That's just the type of person that I can be. But I'm allowing God to like work with me. You know what I mean? So I just want you guys to keep your light, no matter what, keep your light, keep the vision, and just know, like, look, you want to be more like God. You want God to bless you. You think God's gonna bless you what you treating people like crap, cussing people out, fighting people? You know what I mean? You know how you see these crazy people that's out here just fighting everybody, man, just going in the stores, just at the desk, slapping stuff for no reason. Unhinged. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all been seeing the videos that are yeah. I'm over here stuttering. Let me stop being goofy. Y'all see the videos that are going viral, and like people just going in there, bro, just like like what's that comedian's name? He was off of Friday. Was he? Yeah, Big Worm. What's Big Worm's name? You guys have a Friday. Uh, I love his name. I can't think of his name. What is his name? Livion, something like that. They showed a video, bro. A first video they showed him. It was like an ATM machine. He got so mad that he snatched it out and threw it. Right. Then they showed him in the airport getting into it with a dude, and the dude didn't hit him or nothing like that. He just took off on the dude, right? Just took off on him. And they said that he's been like just going around starting stuff. That's unhinged. You don't want to be like that. Okay? And when people just react off anger, I feel like anger is a spirit that's of the devil, bro. Y'all see what's his name? Rampage's son. I don't even want to bring that up, but he spazzed out and beat this dude almost to death, bro. Like that is not of God. And for you just to snap like that, like he needs some help. But like I said, like a lot of people do not have the tools to function in a world like this. And it's understandable because it's so bad. You have so many selfish people, so many people that are so selfish, worried about themselves, and people that like, people don't care about people. You know, back in the day, how people used to have manners and like hold doors open and give people money and help people on stuff. It's not like that. You could be like fighting off a goddamn robber, and you will see people that would be like, look, not my goddamn business. I'm not getting robbed. And still walk on. And don't even call the cops. Or may just record it. Like, what the heck, bro? I was just talking about how XX was dead in the car and they was just recording him, bro. I would have slapped everybody's camera out their hands by call the cops. That's somebody's child that you're recording and trying to get paid for it because he's famous. Like, what the heck? All right, let me calm down. So I'm just like, and you wanting to be like God and you want to go to the next level and you want God to bless you on earth, you got to do good, right? You got to do good and be good to people. And just know, like, when I come across people that are really hard to deal with, I just bite my tongue and go quiet. Sometimes it's better not to say none at all. So if they're being rude and stuff, sometimes I just be like, I just answer questions and I just be like, all right, like most times out of 10, let me see. Sorry, guys. Am I getting any more comments? Let me see. I'm trying to see, make sure I didn't miss any comments. Hold on, guys. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So let's try to make the goodness priority. Okay, us being like God and just know everything is a test. So when you come across like people don't understand when you come across tough situations in your life, it's a test. And if it's something that you're struggling and that you keep failing, God's gonna keep bringing it back to you. For the longest time, it was me interacting with people. God kept bringing the same people in my life, the same people in my life, the same people in my life. Once I learned how to master how to deal with those people, I mastered that, and it was on to the next challenge. You got what I'm saying? So everything is a test. So when I come across people, hi reptile lover, post your comment. I don't know if I missed something. I thought I read all of them. Did I miss something? If I did, I apologize. But pop it in again. Um, it's just a test. God puts things and situations in your life to see how you're gonna handle them, to see what you're gonna do. That pretty dude, not that pretty dude, that pretty girl that tried to talk to you, and you know you're in a relationship and you wanted to talk to her so bad. That pretty girl, sorry, and you know you married. That's bait. That's bait. That's bait, and the devil and God is gonna see how you gonna handle that situation. You either gonna say, hey, like you're pretty, because I feel like you gotta tell her she's pretty. You're pretty, but I'm married. Or like, hey, I can't even mess with you like that. I'm married. Or you just gonna go and sleep with her and do all like, hey, you gotta pick. You gonna either be of God and don't listen to your flesh, or you gonna listen to your flesh and live in sin. And live in sin. Cause I'm not gonna lie, guys. Like me, like I be like, nah, I ain't gonna open that door. I ain't gonna talk about that. This got cold super fast. Okay, guys, we at 27 minutes. I'm probably gonna stay on here for a couple. Reptile lover, did you put anything? Are you still here? What I miss? I thought I read all your comments. Did I miss anybody's comments? Let me see. I'm going back. Did you say anything? Oh, you're still here? What you say? What comment did I miss? I thought I read all your comments, didn't I? Because you said this one. You said a person that was like carrying the gun. It's not allowing you to put your comments. It's so true though. People follow whoever and whatever the world provides them, and then they follow them and turn into it. I don't. What's going on? Here. Um. Oh, Reptile Lover said, I'm saying if your husband is cheating, I'll beat him up for you and fly to you and be there for you. Oh, that's so sweet. Love. I love that. You be like, hey, don't be doing her like that. That's my best friend. Don't be doing her like that. Yeah, you know what? Like, we too old to be doing that. I'll be honest with you. Like, back in the day, people always want to make it seem like their relationship was perfect. My relationship is not perfect, you guys. We've been through a lot of different things together. But we're also like the best of friends. So we're able to like talk to each other and like different things that he's done or different things that I done. Like we've been never able to like work through it. So that's a good thing. You know what I mean? But yes, Reptile Lover said exactly. We too old to be cheating. It's just too much energy. Trying to hide the text messages, hide the phone. Like it's just I'm too old to be cheating. Same with him. Like you get to an age where you just don't even have the energy to even cheat. Like it's just for what? And I feel like I don't know. I feel like people say that it doesn't. Oh, I know, but still, no, I know. Yeah, no. I thank you so much for that. I'm just saying, like, I don't have the tolerance for that. I don't like. Oh, excuse me. I was gonna say something, but y'all gonna be like, "Girl, you're crazy." But you know, for a lot of people, cheating is not a non-negotiable. But that's for a different, another topic. But reptile lover, I love how you got my back, and I got your back too. You already know it. You know it. You know it. And then it's like when you cheat, when you get caught. Oh my god, that's like the worst when you get caught. The worst when you get freaking caught. It's like, what do I even say? I see the text message is right here. You're like, oh, I'm blind. I don't know who it is. That ain't me. That ain't me. I didn't do that. Or they be like, oh, can I see your phone? Just throw the whole phone away. Throw it in trash. It died. Okay, I'm playing. Anyway, I'm playing too much. So let me see you guys. So it's at 31 minutes. So yeah, I was on workout, but I'm not. I'm a little bit. I don't know. I'm feeling like kind of icky today. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, I was gonna say okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna work out, but hold on. Reptile Lover said I've been cheated on, but never cheated on anyone. LOL. I don't have enough money to cheat, man. One person is enough for me. So, but my question is, when you were cheated on, like when you got cheated on, how did that? I got my pillow. If y'all like, what are you rubbing? I'm rubbing my favorite pillow. When you got cheated on though, how did that make you feel? How did that make you feel? Because I'll be honest, I'm being a reptile lover. She being honest. Let me be honest. When I did my little cheating back in the day, I stopped once I got cheated on. Okay, so I never got cheated on because I was never in like a committed relationship. So whatever the person did, oh goddamn, oh well, you ain't tied to me, so whatever. Like we just messing around. There's nothing to it. Like like why am I gonna get mad on who you're dating or who you're talking to when we're not even official? Like that didn't make any sense. Like I remember I was talking to this one guy one time, and I found out I was like, whoa, like we were like really cool, and but we liked each other, but we just hung out and stuff like that. So, but he was like, oh, like I'm dating somebody again. I'm like, okay, so when were you gonna tell me like you were dating somebody? And he was like, oh, I'll break up with her. I'm like, no, 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 sweetheart, she can have you, cause I don't want to be in a relationship with you. I'm just saying, like that's something you should have told me. Like what the heck? Like you know what I mean? Like that was crazy. But he was like, oh, I'll break up with her. No, bro, like I can't get mad. Am I your girl? No. So whatever you do is really none of my business. You guys are probably like, oh my gosh, like you sound kind of crazy. It's facts, you guys. I feel like when you're in a relationship, like when people get mad about people cheating, you guys are not in a covenant. Y'all not married. When you're married, I feel like that's a whole another different topic. So that's why when girls just be getting in these relationships, women or men getting, I mean, women or men, yeah, women or men get into these relationships and they stay in these relationships for a long time, but you want to get mad about the person cheating? Did he put a ring on your finger? Did he? Did he? Like, you gotta require more. You know what I mean? Like, with my husband, if he does anything or anything happens, like, bro, like, we are married. So it's like, yeah, like, he got a full wife at home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, people just gotta require more. Because if you ain't got a ring on it, they can do whatever they want to do at the end of the day. They are not tied to you. Oh my gosh, we're in a relationship. Okay, a committed relationship. Okay, but is it? I don't know if y'all get where I'm coming from, but let's see. Wait, is this another person's comment? Okay, I'm tripping. Reptile lover, it made me angry and sad, but I mean, I got used to it because I got cheated on several times. So my heart is literally stone. No, but don't accept that bullshit. I don't care. Don't accept it. Don't accept it. Please don't. Don't make it normal. And if they do it once, do not allow them to think that they can keep doing it and doing it again. Because if you allow them to do it with no consequences, they're gonna keep doing it. So let's say somebody cheats on you. I will say like the first time, I'm not a type of person. You guys, like I said, I'm married. So the way I think, and I've been in a relationship for over like 10 years, over a decade, going on like 14 years. So I'm not quick to just like walk away from something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like we have history, we have understanding, so it's a little bit different. But like, let's say a dude cheats on you, you gotta, even if it's like, all right, bro, I'm gonna break up with you. If you know you're gonna take him back, break up with him. Stop talking to him for a while. If it's a week, 2 weeks, whatever you decide, But you gotta let him feel it. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, you're like, okay, it's okay. And you just let him come back. I'm telling you, it's going to be a never-ending cycle. And then you're going to look up and you're going to be like, oh my God, like now I'm in a situation to where like he does not value anything that I'm saying. You know what I mean? Because there's no boundaries or nothing in place. You gotta make them think twice. You know? So like, reptile lover, do not normalize cheating. That's not something to be normalized. It's not. It's not. It's not. Okay? Now, can you stop it from happening? No. But when someone's cheat, it's a reflection of them. It's not a reflection of you. Back in the day, like when I had a situation where I'll get like cheated on and stuff like that, I was like, bro, is this a reflection of me? Like, is it what's wrong with me? I started personalizing it, right? But I was like, no, don't. You're not the problem. The person has a problem. That person's insecure. That person needs validation. That person is cheating to feed their ego, to feed and fill their voids. That's not my problem. So that's how I had the mind shift. Like, bro, that's not my problem, but you gonna keep doing it? Peace. Cause I'm too old and I'm not tolerating it. I'm not. So reptile lover. Yeah, because whenever I say I want a date to lead to marriage, they always end up cheating on me or breaking up with me. But keep that boundary in place. They could break up with you, whatever. What that means? That means they're not for you. Don't force something that God didn't put together. You know, and reptile lover, I got a message for you. When I didn't date, people always told me, they were like, Michelle, my homeboys, they're like, your standards is too high. You're never gonna find a man that wants to deal with everything that you're putting out there, because they're not gonna wanna wait to sleep with you. They're gonna wanna have sex on a daily. They're gonna wanna, y'all do whatever. They're gonna wanna mess with other women. Like your standards way too high. You're gonna be single for a very long time, right? And I said, guess what I said? Yeah, I said, I guess I'm gonna be single then. I'd rather be single than to be in a relationships like my friends were at the time, and they're getting freaking dogged out. I refused. And then I ended up finding somebody that really cherished me and that was willing to stick in there with me and respect my boundaries, respect who I was as a woman, and respected when I didn't want to have sex, and respected the boundaries that I have in place, because like the love is real. And then after I got married and everything, and I was in a relationship for a very long time, still in one, people were like, wow. I'm like, yeah, like I said, like y'all may put limitations on myself, but I know that I'm worth the wait. I know I'm worth the wait. God dang, it's hot. He in there cooking some chicken. But reptile lover, you are worthy of love, okay? You're worthy of someone being faithful to you. You are worthy of that. So I want to let you know that. You do not deserve to be getting cheated on. You do not deserve to be nobody's second. Listen, do not be nobody's number two. Don't. You know how many men came to me and was like, oh, you know what I mean? I got girls that I just be sleeping with and all this stuff. And I wonder if we can have the same relationship. No, bye. Not doing it. And I say that, bro, my self-esteem, my self-esteem and my standards, I function at a higher frequency. Like the way that I am as a woman, like I deserve to be cherished. I deserve for somebody to treat me as such. I'm not gonna take anything less than that. I'm not. And if he wants somebody that he can manipulate and somebody that's naive, cool. But that's not me. I'm not tolerating that. Coming home at all different hours of the night, not over here. Not over here. Not over here, you ain't. I am sweating. Reptile Lover said, yeah, but that's because I stay away from relationships for now. I'm focusing on myself right now. But listen, that's the best thing to do is focus on yourself and just, I'm talking too fast, sorry. Focus on yourself and ask God to bring you the person that he has for you. There's no reason to rush. There's no reason to rush. And then like, I noticed that once you start like focusing on yourself and loving yourself, then you will start seeing that you start attracting different type of people. But if you're not right and you're out here and you're just running the streets, you're going to find somebody that will run the streets with you. That's the thing. Like if you walk around here, not you in particular, but if you walk around here lying and being deceitful, when you find love, you're gonna have somebody that's mirroring what you are. If you're a good person and you're loving yourself and you're going to school and you're taking care of yourself and you're working, and trust me, you're gonna find somebody that matches that, if that makes sense. Reptile Lover, I hope like this message is giving you hope, because I don't want you to settle. You don't gotta settle. Please don't. Ooh, people want to paint a picture that there's no good men out there. There is a good, there good, there's good men out there. There's good women out there. People want to say everybody cheat. Not everybody. A lot of people do not cheat. A lot of people, cheating is not a problem to them. To me, yeah. Okay, cheating not a problem to me. Okay, cheating not a problem to me. Yeah, we're like, well, yeah, yeah, it's not a problem to me. But I'm the type of person that I when I want to make a decision, I'm gonna make a decision because I want to make a decision. But yeah, a lot of people do not cheat. A lot of people will be faithful in relationships, and you treat them right, they'll treat you right. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Reptile lover, yes, very good advice. Okay, for sure. And I mean, everybody got their heart broken once. I got my heart broken several different times. I had different points at points where dudes will ghost me and all types of stuff and all that because not because there's nothing wrong with me, because they don't want anybody. They were looking for somebody that's like, sleazy or a slutter. What my what my my uncle used to say, she's a slutter. It's a slut. I was like, what is that? It's a slut, but it's slutter is even nastier than a slut. I was like, what? So yeah, yes sir. Okay, it looks like I've been out here for a little bit longer. There's three people on here, but the only one that's really talking to me is Emma. Who's the other two on here? I don't even want to pay attention to that because every time I get up, it'd be like way more different views. So I guess y'all be coming on and going off. Uh, Reptile lover, this is off topic, but I'm gonna hit you with some workout, with some workout things and Bible studies. Okay, well, remember that's why I got sidetracked. But we're gonna talk about linking up and doing a Bible study. Is that what you're saying? You're gonna hit me up about that? And what you mean workouts? Because I don't want to get sidetracked. Because somebody was, yeah, okay. Yeah, I was going to get off here and then I got dragged back in here by me just wanting to talk about more stuff because I just talk. So, yeah, hit me up. Let's see when we can do Bible study and we can most definitely make that happen. And you can lead it or whatever. We can go live on my channel because a lot of people are asking for Bible study right now. So, reptile lover, yeah, I want to work out every Friday when I'm off, lol. I want to lose weight for real. How much weight are you trying to lose? You know what? I'm so glad that you brought up the weight because you can most definitely do it. I'm down like almost 10 pounds. I want to say like almost 10 pounds. Yeah. And actually, I'm probably going to, it's kind of late. It's 8:12 here. But I want to walk. I've been walking and walking has been like really allowing me to drop the weight. That's so crazy. But I want to know what you do. I got you. I got you. I'm glad you want to know what I do because I'm not as fit as I used to be. Like you can see my little 4-pack coming back, but I got you. And working out every Friday, that's a great regimen and great to start off. Excuse me, but when we talk about it though, I don't want you to kill yourself though, because I know like I used to do that, like all or nothing type of workout person, and I'm like, yeah, you say you want to get abs and get fit, you can most definitely do that, and you'll be surprised on like just walking and like being active, like how much weight you naturally even lose, like even taking walks. Like I'm telling you, I've been walking for a few weeks now, and I'm like, I got on the scale and I'm like, oh my god. What? And since I had surgery, I can't work out heavily like that. I go see the doctor tomorrow, so I'm gonna get the clear to start lifting heavy. But yeah, you can most definitely do it, Emma, and we can set a goal, right? We can set a goal from now until December, and then December you can weigh yourself, and we can see where you're at. But I believe that it's gonna be a piece of cake for you to get back in shape. But so, piece of cake. Reptile lover. When I was in school, I played softball. You look like you a softball player. You look like you be out there. You look like you don't play no games. Let me see. I can set a goal. Okay, so if you don't mind me asking, how much do you weigh now? And then is like 130, is that your ideal weight goal right now? Like, I'm gonna give you an example. My ideal weight goal, it is, I feel like I can really even be a little bit more. You have no idea? Okay, well, that's the first step. So if you have a scale, or if you can, excuse me, if you have a scale, excuse me, have a scale, or you can get a scale, step on it, get on it. Let's see where you're at now. So let's see where you're at now, and then we can work on different like steps. Like, and I don't like doing this. Like if I say like, let's say if I'm 180, I'm like, oh, I want to get down to 115 pounds. Like that jump is gonna like stress anybody out. I used to do that all the time, but taking small steps. One at 120, but when you play softball, you're 130. Why do you want to be smaller at 120? But well, how tall are you? How tall are you? Because I think you're way shorter than me. So if you're way shorter than me, then like 120, I'm pretty sure that that will make sense because it goes off of your height. You're 5'4". Okay, you're the same height as me. You're the same height as me. So 120. Okay, so get your weight right, and then we'll talk about your weight. See where you're at, and then we'll slowly make goals for you to get down to that weight. But do you feel like that's a healthy weight for you? You know your body type. That's the first thing I'm gonna say. You know your body type. Okay. For me, like I'm always like a muscular, like I always had a muscular build. That's me. But I'm always more like dense and way more. So like me, my when I was boxing, how okay, when I was boxing, I was walking around at like 140, right? But I was fighting at 132. 132 was very hard for me to maintain. That was too small because of my muscle mass. So 140 was like my walk around weight. 140, 145. Right now my goal is 148. Right? 148. Like at first I was at 160, right? 160, and then now I'm at what am I at? I think I'm at like 151, right? So then my next goal is 148. Okay, so I know what my body type, Emma. I know my body type. What when it's anything below 140, I can't sustain it. I get real sick and I can't do it. So I just told myself 148, and one after 148, then we'll stick between. We'll go to 145, and then stick between 145 and 140. But let me see. Reptile liver. Well, I used to starve myself so I can lose weight, so I never actually ate anything. And then when I was working out, I didn't do it right when I was working out because I was starving myself. Okay, yeah, you don't want to starve yourself. Absolutely not. And you don't have to. Okay? You don't have to. Now, I don't like to count, oh, I want to lose weight and gain muscles. Easy peasy. You can easily do that. And listen, the first way, like, people count calories. Oh my gosh, you got to count your macros. You got to buy a scale. I've never in my life done that. Never, never. Even when I was boxing, I had to make sure that I wasn't too far off weight. But when I wasn't too far off weight, I never ate crazy like that. I never. Okay, so what I was gonna tell you guys is that yeah, sorry, he was telling me about something. So yeah, so reptile liver. The first thing I will say for you to do, we could talk more in depth, but I don't count calories, right? Things that I know that I'm a sucker for, like McDonald's sweet tea. I used to have one of those every single day. That I stopped that, right? I used to eat cookies and junk and sweets all the time. I stopped eating that. And then I just incorporated water and Gatorade. That's it, water and Gatorade. So the majority of the time, I just drink strictly water, and then I'll have Gatorade and stuff like that. Never sodas or anything like that. So the slowly weeding out, like if you do eat like chips and all that stuff, I'm not saying I don't know if you do. Just slowly start weeding it out one at a time. That's how you sustain your weight. Okay, like I gave up sweet tea. Then I gave up what else? Oh, I'm a sucker for Coke. Coke products, not the actual Coke. Okay, so a sucker for Coke, the soda, yeah. So I will have those all the time. So it's just like reptile liver slowly just stop, you know, eating all those things slowly at a time. Reptile liver. I drink water on a daily basis. I stop drinking sodas. Tonight, the first time I had a soda in about 3 months. That's good, see? But listen, overall, that is going to help you with the weight loss. That small change, that you may not know it, that small change, that is a start. Now let's say you like to eat like chips like 5 days out of the week, right? Okay, drop it down to like 4 days, then 3 days, then 2 days, then one day. Then then all of a sudden you're like, hey, I don't want chips ever. I want chips every once a week, every 2 weeks. Like that's how I do. That's how I do it. So and it was sustainable for me. And every time, like today, I had a cookie, the raspberry. What is it? The raspberry. What is it? Raspberry cookie from Subway. I don't know if you tried those Reptile Lover, but I had that and it was absolutely delicious. But I have not had a cookie in I don't know how long. Like I don't eat sweets like that. So we gonna get you right. We gonna get you to your goal weight. You're gonna be looking sexy and snatch by the time of December. You know what I'm saying? And if we start now, by the time of December, you will see a huge drastic difference. And like what is that? Like 3 to 4 months, you will see the difference. So Reptile Lover, hit me up. I'm in pain right now, so I'm gonna take some more pain medicine. I told you I've been feeling kind of icky today. I love you guys so much. I did go overtime, but until next time. Reptile Lover, text me some things to do because I want to get serious about it and actually do it. I want to get this weight off because it's harder for me to lose weight as I get older. Oh my God! Listen, yes. Listen, I was gonna tell you that as I got older, it's harder for me to even keep weight off. Like I have to stay active, or else I'm gonna blow up like a hippopotamus. And I don't. I've been seeing girls that I went to school with that were really like slim, thick, and really like petite, and I seen them, and I'm like, that's a big transition. And I don't want to be that person. No offense to them, but it's so easy to get like that because I've been there once. Told you guys I gained like 15 pounds. So I got you. I'm gonna text you some things, and we're gonna take it one step at a time. So I'm actually gonna text you because I really want to go on this walk. I'm getting a little tired, but I want to make sure I go on my walk and get my steps in. So I love you, Emma. Thank you so much for the talk. I'm gonna text you right now. I love you guys so much, and I will be on here again tomorrow. Okay, love you guys.